Is it all? I'm Shane A. Bassett from Sky News and Nine Radio from Australia. Hello, Nika Futterman. Lovely to meet you.
You look so dapper.
Oh, this is what I sleep in. It's only 6 a.m. I got straight out of bed just to talk to you.
Wow, you're the only one who's worn a tie for me.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you for
You
the
look
compliments. I
lovely.
don't get that many.
Oh, I don't know why.
I've got to say, did you ever imagine this iconic character to be evolved so much now? You've been playing this character for, close to two
Ever.
decades.
Forever. She went bye-bye for a little while. I was hoping
Yeah.
she'd come back. I asked the universe for her to come back, but I didn't know if she ever would come back. And I thought, how could she not come back? We never got to finish her story. And so
Yeah.
it's like it's a joy that we begin this process again where we get to evolve her even more than she was before, you know?
Well, this Tales of the Underworld is like your Titanic.
Yeah.
You're front and center.
Yeah.
An epic.
Yes. It's really epic, and I'm hoping that it's just the beginning of her front and center.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping,
Well, do you?
I'm hoping everybody is hoping that it's the beginning of her front and
Oh,
center.
look, I've seen the entire
Yeah.
series. It's spot on.
See,
It's very well done.
I haven't. Ooh,
Oh,
good. So you're happy with it. You think the fans are gonna like it?
yeah, I think so because there's layers to your character, and you changed. You've changed it up over the years. You're on
Yeah.
different sides. I think you've done a great job. Well, everyone has, obviously.
Thank you so much.
Do you give Dave Filoni ideas on the character? Was it, in terms of development?
Well, no, I don't, because the writers are really Dave
Mm,
is like the painter. The writers are like,
mm.
the canvas. It's like he's the painter in the canvas, and I come in there and I'm like the, or I guess no, let's see. Maybe I'll put it, let's say the writers are the canvas, he's like the paint, and I'm like the paintbrush.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
so I don't know if I give him idea. I think that like it's a good collaboration, but I cannot take credit for the writing of the show,
Mm,
for
mm.
their genius. And I certainly can't take credit for Dave's um, ability to flesh out things in a very, very deep way. And I
Yeah.
think that I just take the ball and run with it, as they say. You know what I mean?
You have one of the greatest haircuts in the galaxy. Love it.
Yes. Although, do you like the hair?
Yeah, I
You do?
do.
Okay, 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 good, 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 good. I'm loving that everybody's loving the hair. I was a little sad at first because I loved her bald head.
Okay.
I'm just going to admit that.
Mm,
Like, I think she looks so good with no hair.
mm.
So
Yeah.
it took me aback at first. And now in the new series, like when she first in Bad Batch, so I was like, nah, do I like it? All the youngsters who didn't know her before love it. And
Yeah.
so now in this new series where I've seen just a little bit I've seen of it since I haven't seen it, I'm like, okay, she looks really good actually. So I think it might in the world, in our world on planet Earth, might be something people start doing with their hair.
Hope so. It looks good.
Although you need really straight hair. Like maybe you need to be like Japanese
Yeah.
or some other culture that has like really straight,
True.
thick hair.
True. Is May the 4th every year like Super Bowl Sunday to you? Is it like a second Christmas being part of May the 4th celebrations?
Yes. Only because it's also like the biggest ego stroke, which usually is very something that I'm very, very uncomfortable with and have been my whole entire life. But I'll just kind of like, look at my phone and it's May 4th and it's when I get the most love, certainly more than I get from my family. That's for sure.
Right.
So it's like Christmas. It's like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. May 4th. Yes. So, yeah.
Well, back in the day, Murphy Brown, Chicago Hope, they were pretty good shows.
Yeah.
What made you fall into voice acting and Star Wars? Did you have to audition, or was it something that came about naturally?
Well, So the trajectory of my life quickly was that I thought I was going to be an on-camera actor. That's what I started off doing. That's what I came to LA. I'm from New York. I came to LA. I started doing all the guest star circuit. Um,
Yeah.
and I, didn't know what the trajectory was going to be. I was a weirdo, and at that time, weirdos weren't cool. And someone even told me that when I auditioned, they're like, "You're going to have an interesting road." And I
Oh,
had no idea what voiceover was. So I was doing television, and this manager who found me when I went on an audition for a comedy show, she's like, "You do so many characters." She's like, "I would love to manage you, and you should do voiceover." And I was young and didn't have a whole lot going on. I mean, I was doing the whole, TV circuit and stuff. But
yeah.
she's like, "You should do voiceover." And so when I found voiceover, I was like, this is me. I I can do this thing and I can be a regular person and nobody knows who I am and I can hide like I always do and I can have this great
Sure.
career. And that's what happened. Eventually I quit doing on camera because I thought this is like all the greatness but without all the
Yeah.
poop. And so that's what happened. I do miss on camera. I keep saying when people ask me if they let you do the on camera version of Asajj, would you take it?
Yeah.
And I laugh and go, really? Would you even ask that question? Of course I would. Of course
Yeah.
that wouldn't probably be, they're probably not going to do that. But, there is this world in which I dream of that. But it's been a while since I've done on camera.
Mm.
But maybe they can just put something on me, cover me up, then they don't have to know that I'm not 23. And, or I could just do the
Right.
voice and they can CGI
Yes.
somebody else.
Be like Avatar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can still be there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. That's what it should
Yeah.
be. Okay, there we go. We've done it. Dave,
Uh,
honey?
to wrap it up, you've done a little bit of singing in the past in various
Yes,
shows.
yes.
Would you think there'd be a Tales of the Underworld musical episode you could pitch, or Star Wars musical episode?
Yeah, why don't we do like a late night musical, dark,
Yes,
but it has to be dark, super dark, edgy.
adults only.
Yes, adults only, or parents who are really bad like me who allow their kids to watch way too edgy stuff, and we make it a musical. And I would also like to be in that. It all takes place in Cy Snoodle's jazz bar, where she's the head of a big crime family. So I get to
Okay,
sing as her, and then Asajj comes in and she also sings.
on Tatooine. Sounds good.
Right? On Tatooine. Yeah, there we go. We've created it. You and me.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's actually lovely meeting you. And
Great meeting
to,
you.
to finish up, before I say goodbye, in 3 words, please sum up Tales of the Underworld. How would you describe it?
Nothing you could imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. I enjoyed it a lot. Even though that's more than 3 words, thank you so
Wait,
much for your
nothing
time.
you. Oh,
I hope we
shoot.
cross paths and meet in person sometime.
My counting is. I never said I was good at math.
See you in Australia.
You look fabulous. Mwah.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.